Yang Berhormat you are chairperson for the night, and our distinguished panelists and friends. I have sought the indulgence of the chairperson to speak early because I just received information there's been a change in the order paper in Parliament tomorrow. Parliament is last day, and they decided to bring forward the debate on the report of the parliamentary committee set up allegedly to deal with the UMNO youth goons and gangsters who went to Parliament in February, you remember, in order to harass, intimidate, menace Kapal Singh. In a wheelchair, he went to Parliament, he was surrounded, he was threatened, he was menaced. I mean, this is as if we're in the era of the law of the jungle. So they make a lot of noise, they form a committee, and the committee the report was tabled yesterday, and it's because it's a report of the committee, it must be adopted by the House. So tomorrow they will bring it forward to adopt it. I think basically they named 4 UMNO youth leaders and said they should be punished to the utmost severity, maximum under whatever provision they acted under, which is what? 1,000 ringgit fine. 1,000 ringgit fine. I said very cheap to be a hero. You pay 1,000 ringgit, you are a hero in UMNO. How can? There is a provision. They should be under the Penal Code 124. There is a provision when you threaten elected representatives, it is an offense. And maximum fine, maximum sentence is 7 years jail. I mean, if the DAP will be doing that, it will be penal code, it will be true enough. We will be spending a few years in jail at them or under the Houses of Privileges Act, maximum 1,000 ringgit fine. So tomorrow is the debate, and of course we are going to raise our objection, but that is not the only thing. There's another provision. Oh, they said there are other people, 8 members of Parliament who have refused to cooperate. 5 of them called as witnesses as to what happened during the proceeding. One of them was Kapal, because they said this is setting it, parliamentary committee to deal with this is mockery. There's not going to be any satisfactory, and of course the results have shown the report. So they refused to attend, to testify, so they're all being penalized. Another 3 MPs are also being penalized. I'm one of them. I was appointed to the committee by the Parliament. There was a motion of the Minister of the Prime Minister's Department, the famous Nazri. I withdrew. I said I don't know what to have anything to do with it. Sibarasa also withdrew. Kamarudin Jaffar also withdrew. So now we are being punished for withdrawing. Cannot withdraw also. Withdraw also on aiders of hands. And the punishment for aiders is admonishment or warning and admonishment. Admonishment in parliamentary proceedings will be called before the well of the House and you are scolded by the Speaker. I mean, this is utter insult. So we want to go to tomorrow we will be up for debate, but I want to go back because suddenly it has come up to read the report. Not so much the report, but the verbatim proceedings. And so what the individual members of Parliament, the committee, what they said, what they suggest, what they do, and I have a sneaky suspicion that the person who is responsible for the so-called punishment of the 8 MPs, 5 for testifying, 3 for putting up and designing for the committee, is none other than the personal dramatist, main personality in the Port Klang Free Zone scandal, the MP for Bintulu Tiong Keng Sim. We have to take his revenge. Therefore, I want to go and check on this. Therefore, I seek your indulgence as well. And after this, I leave in order to prepare for tomorrow's debate. Our panelists are all very experts on the Port Klang Free Zone. We have developed a whole panel of experts on Port Klang Free Zone, and I think they can take Barisan Nasional, they damn coming faces. This is a very sad case. I still remember 30 years ago, I had to deal with the first big scandal of Mahathir. Remember? The first big scandal of Mahathir. The one which went all the way to Hong Kong. George Tan carried the Putra Malaysia Finance Scandal. EMF, Jalil Ibrahim, murdered in Hong Kong. 2.5 billion ringgit. Statue figure. But this one, 5 times. 12.5 billion ringgit. For people to say MCA leaders are incapable of doing great things, victim of injustice, they are capable of creating the 12.5 billion pop grand free zone scandal. The scandal of all scandals. I've been trying to pursue this subject since 2006, 2007. Ronnie started earlier. It's not easy in Malaysia to pursue a scandal. Not careful before those who are the topics going, you go in first. Official Secrets Act, OSA. Very difficult. They're threatening you from right, they're threatening you from left. Even now they're threatening you. The proceedings last week, the debate where I took the opportunity to raise the Pop and Crystal scandal. Last Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, up on the YouTube, you can watch it from my blog. Then you see you're blocked all the way. You're blocked all the way. Even the speaker comes in order to help blocking a pursuit for this issue. Speaker says, don't want to hear something which is so repetitive. He says, this is being repeated, the scandal is being repeated day by day, year by year for the 20-30 years. Every day a scandal is being pursued. It is a topical contemporary issue, and we have a duty to persuade, to unearth the scandal. So this is a very big, repetitive, bosan. I stood up and said, bosan to go, get out of the chair, go down. The responsibility of a chair is not to pass judgment on bosan or bosan. Is to ensure that there is orderly conduct.